What's going on, guys? It's your boy NTG back at it again with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be going over a full price action trading on gold. So I'm going to be showing you guys how you can day trade price action using the higher time frames and then going down to the lower time frames, so you can scalp gold almost pretty much like every single day. You can catch massive pips on gold with small stop loss and huge rewards. All right, guys. So we're going to get just straight into that video. I also want to mention that I did do $100 account flip this week. I actually lost. I actually blew that account. And then I'm probably going to show you guys on the screen there. I redeposited and then I made back 1,000. So I was pretty much like $700 something up in profit. But I'm just showing you guys that flipping the accounts, like, it doesn't happen every single time. Like, even if you have the best setups, you still have the possibility of blowing the account. So, but let's go ahead and get into this price action trading. I'm gonna be showing you guys tips and tricks and all these things on pretty much how to trade gold in general. So don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you like the video. It helps the channel a lot. It makes the YouTube algorithm help people find my videos. So make sure you like the video, do all that stuff. We're gonna get straight into it. Let's get it. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and just get straight into the video. So a lot of you guys DM me about trading gold and how it could be very difficult. You don't know where to enter, where you are in the market and things like that. So the first thing I always recommend is start off with a currency pair. Okay, don't go into the metals. This is gold is very volatile. It's very violent. It can get you out in seconds. Okay, so if you're a beginner trader and you want to trade gold, trade demo, but then, like, if you're looking to live trade, please go to a currency pair. I always tell newer traders, expose yourself to Forex first with the currency pairs, because they move a lot slower than gold and you can actually understand the fundamentals of the market instead of just hopping straight into gold, and gold is literally eating you alive. So guys, don't get too much into that, but I still will teach you how to trade and stuff like that, but I really don't recommend it. All right, so now that we got that out the way, I also want to mention one more thing before we get into the video. So please listen. What I'm about to show you works almost all the time, right? But a lot of you guys still won't make profit if your trading psychology is not up to par. My most popular videos are my flips, and it's crazy because the most important video that I believe is on my channel is trading psychology, and that video is dead last within like the popularity. It only has like, I think, like 60 views. So guys, you guys got to really understand trading psychology. It's very important. You know, it's like people that want to lose weight and all they think is just you have to work hard, run a lot and do a lot of cardio, but it's deeper than that. It's all about the diet and nutrition, you know. So this is the same with Forex. It's not all about the strategy. You got to learn the fundamentals of trading psychology, when to enter the trade, how to maintain a profitable trade, how to get out of a losing trade. You know, it's just a lot of things that happens in the market. What if the market shoots up 100 pips out of your direction? You don't know what to do. So those things that you need to be a profitable trader. All right, guys. So I just wanted to mention that before we start the video. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. So the first tip I want to give you guys for trading gold is always look in the higher time frames first for where you are in the market. As you guys see here, I drew out a zone of resistance and a zone of support. So I know that that gold is in a consolidating phase right now. So what I'm going to wait for is either some type of price action. You guys see this engulfing that will get me into a buy, or some type of price action that'll get me into a sell. Now, I was anticipating gold to break to the downside for a while now. It's been like this for pretty much the whole month of January, and gold finally broke support. So now I know, okay, now it's time to start getting some trades. So you want to do that first. You want to go to the higher time frames and you want to see where you are in the market. Once you identify where you are in the market, on the higher time frames, then you can go down to the 5-minute chart, right? Okay. Oh, this was a descending triangle trade I took way back, like this week. Beautiful trade. But anyway, so once we get to where we are in the market, right? So we know for sure gold wants to sell. We know for sure. Okay. Now these trades I'm gonna be showing you, this is how I flip the account. So gold wants to sell, right? Now that you know you're in the market, the second thing you need to ask yourself, are we in any sessions? The New York and London session specifically, okay? Guys, only trade gold on these 2 sessions, okay? This is when gold moves, okay? Some of you guys are trading gold when it's not in the London or New York session, and it's just taking you out because gold is not going anywhere until we hit these sessions. So let me pull out my indicator for you guys here. And so we're going to wait once this highlights green. This is when we're going to be looking for some trades, right? So we're going to wait for the market. Okay. So we're here, right? Now we can start looking for some trades because now gold is in session. So we're probably going to be moving soon. So I had this trend line right here. I think this was the first trade that I took. Okay. Let me go ahead and draw this out too right here. Boom, boom. Okay. So there we go. All right. Now that I got my little pattern on the 5-minute, we're going to go down to the 1-minute. We're going to check it. It looks really good. I'm going to wait for the break and I'm going to enter the trade. All right. So that's as simple as that. I'm going to just wait for the break and I'm going to enter the trade. Let me let me align it better. There we go. Perfect. I'm just waiting for that break. Good. All right. So then now we're here. Now I don't have targets yet because I don't have a lower low yet, but I'm going to put my targets right above the higher low. And then once I can use my Fibonacci retracement, I'm going to show you guys how I identify my, just going straight down. Okay. So I think this is the point where I would, okay, right there. So I will take my Fibonacci retracement right from the highs down to the lows of the wick. And then I go to my negative 100%. All right. So this is where I'm going to take profit. So we're looking at 224 pips right now. 1 to 5 risk to reward. So this is going to be a beautiful trade. And I'm going to show you guys how I re-enter. So this is a lower low here. So once we break this lower low, that's going to be another entry. So we have one entry here. And then our second entry is going to be somewhere around that area. So once we break that structure, I'm going to wait on gold. Okay, looks like we're making another pattern on gold right now. Looks like a nice little descending triangle again. Let's go back right here. Beautiful. So I'm just waiting for it to break. You guys see how the identifying lower lows and lower highs can be so strong. Look, it created this support right here. So now I know definitely I want to look for a break on that side. Pause it here. Let's go ahead and keep going. All right. Waiting for that break. There's the break. So let's go ahead and add our second position there. Boom. And then we just drop. Look at that. And we hit targets. Beautiful. This was beautiful setup. Very simple. Like I said, go to the 4-hour first. Then you can switch to your 5-minute. Identify your pattern. Wait for the break. And then boom. You can use Fibonacci retracement from the highs to the lows for targets. And lastly, you want to use lower lows lower highs or higher highs and higher lows for re-entries if you want to. Now, the re-entries is more of an advanced technique. So if you're a beginner trader, I don't recommend doing that, especially because like you can catch the break here, but sometimes what happens is gold will shoot up in the second position, and sometimes you guys enter in too aggressive, and so this retracement here actually ends up blowing your account. So you got to be real careful with this technique here. I've been doing it for years, so I know how to use it. But if you're a newer trader, you know, work your way to it. Don't be too aggressive with that re-entry technique. Okay. All right. So that would pretty much be the end of that. This session, the London session, is almost over. So I'll go back to the 5-minute chart and I'll look for my structure again. So let's go ahead and see. Okay. So I see a pattern here. You guys see, and we're still in session. So I can still get into some trades. I'm pretty sure this is going to go into a buy. So I got my structure, my symmetrical triangle here on the 5-minute. And then I go down to the 1 minute, and I'm just going to look for that break, that candle break. Okay, this is not the break yet here. All right, hold on, let me get my zones. There we go. I always draw, I draw my patterns in zones just so I don't get into those false breakouts. You guys don't have to do this, but this is what I like to do. So, okay, we're looking good for that break there. All right, so you could get into a buy here. I'm pretty much done trading for the day. I don't trade that often at all. Like I trade gold maybe like 3 times a week, and I'm good for the whole week. So I don't really unless I'm doing an account flip, so you guys can see for like a little challenge that I do. But as far as like my real my big account trading, I do not trade that often. So I catch like 200 pips on gold and I'm good. So all right, so gold is in this consolidating phase right here. Let's go ahead and see what happens. I think it's consolidating because it's getting close to the end of the session. So as you guys can see the difference when you're in session versus when you're closing the session or not in session at all. So this is where your losing trades come from. You guys are trading in like a bad period and you guys are just getting caught in this consolidation. So be very mindful of that. Okay. I like to trade the beginning of London and not even like only like the first 3 hours of the New York session. And then I don't trade gold anymore. So keep that in mind. All right. So this trade would have panned out good for you. You would have been in some profit. Let me go ahead and extend this to the 5 minutes so it'll be a little quicker. All right. So now we're not in session anymore. So you pretty much close out the trade in profit. So it still worked out. That's beautiful. All right. But we're not in session anymore. So you should not be looking at any trades right now. Not one. Okay. You want to wait until we get back in session. As you guys see there, gold is just consolidating because it's not in session. So keep that in mind. And then watch. Once we get back in session, you're going to see gold. Look at that. Once we literally got right back into the start of the London session, look how much gold just moved just now. Okay. You could have had your little structure here, your little trend line break here, a little wedge pattern. And you could have caught that break. I didn't catch that, but I was looking for something else. So I'm still looking for a sell. So we're here. Now this is the trade that I took that flipped the account. Oh, let me go back. There's my pattern right there. So here is my pattern again. This is a descending triangle. Beautiful pattern. Love that pattern. Love catching that break. All right, so we're here. And yet again, we're going to wait for that break of structure. And then we're going to get into the trade again. We're going to get into a sell. Boom. There's the break there. So you want to add your position. Okay. And let's go ahead and put stop loss. And then, like I said, I'm going to wait. This is the recent lower high here, and then I'm going to wait for the lower low so I can get my targets. All right, so we're going to dip down. That's pretty much going to be the lower low there. Yep. Here we go. Okay. Oh, perfect. So targets will be around there. So 80 pips we're looking at right now. So that's a 1 to 2.5. Let me delete this. And let's go ahead and see how this does. All right. I see a breaker structure here that we can re-enter right there. Boom. So I would have re-entered that trade right at this candle. And then market is dropping. Perfect. Beautiful. Look guys, this is very simple. Okay. This is I'm showing you guys a full breakdown on gold, on how you can trade gold. You can catch massive pips just doing this all day. I do this 3 times a week on gold, and that's it. And I make my money for the week. All right, guys, this is very simple. I just wanted to show you guys these small tricks and tips on how to trade gold, knowing where you are in the higher time frames. First, that's the first thing you guys want to do. And then you can go to the lower time frames and you can trade gold. You can day trade gold. Okay, guys. So let me see if I have anything else I want to do. Let's check on gold right now. Let's see where it's at. I had like a good triangle pattern on gold. Not a triangle pattern. I had a trend line. Let's delete this. Okay, so as you guys can see here, we have this nice little trend line going to the upside. I draw mine in zones, so this is still valid for me, and this is what I'm looking for right here on gold right now. And I'm just gonna wait for that break of that triangle on the 1 minute time frame, and I'm gonna trade it. Now gold can come back up to the zone, of course, of support, act as some sort of resistance, come back to this trend line, and then go for the sell. All right, our gold can just spike up like this. It happens. It does. It happens. But I expect gold to do this movement here and break of that triangle. So that's pretty much what I see for gold in the future. I'm definitely going to be doing more of these videos, guys. You guys have been showing a lot of love. I think the last video I dropped, I had like 90 subscribers. Now we're over 200 already. Like, that's ridiculous. This is crazy. So I want to thank you guys for that. Future content coming soon. I'm gonna get live trading. So a lot of you guys been asking me about live trading. Yes, I will start live trading soon. I just want to build the channel a little bit more before I start live trading. I'm also gonna start doing podcasts, where I just, talk. I'm just gonna be talking to you guys about my journey as a trader, trading psychology, because I think it's important to hear these things, especially about trading psychology, because you can learn all of this right here. All right. You can learn all of this price action here. But then, like, if gold drops 50 pips in your favor, and then out of nowhere, right, it does like a spike here, and now you're break even, and then now you're in the negatives, and then you panic as a trader, and you end up losing that position, or you end up closing that position because you think the market's going against you. But then as soon as you get out the trade, the market drops right back into your favor. So see, these are the key things that actually make you a trader, not the strategy itself. You can master that, but you have to master your trading psychology. So I just wanted to mention that to you guys. If you guys stayed until the end of the video, you're going to be a successful trader. Trust me. If you didn't cut out anything, you watched it to the T, you're going to be all right. All right. Especially if you stay to the channel, because I'm going to be helping you out, man. I'm going to be showing you guys everything you need to know. So if you want to see more content, make sure you subscribe. Please like the video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. We're going to get some more videos out soon. So I'm going to see you guys next time. Hope everyone stays in profit. And we out. Peace.